Hey everyone, I'm Sarah with Advantage Health, and in this video I will walk you through some stretches that are good for sciatica pain. So we're going to start on the mat and actually do all of our stretching on the mat today, so go ahead and join me on the floor. Our first stretch is a figure 4 glute stretch. So we're going to do this on the floor. Start by straightening your right leg, crossing your left ankle over your right knee, and then bending your right leg, the leg that's straight. So you're actually going to bring this left leg closer to your body. Now you can pause right here and hold. If you would like a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can scoot your butt a little bit closer to your foot on the floor, in this case our right leg. Sit tall and think about using your body or your muscles and pressing this left knee away from your chest. All right. Stretch. We're going to straighten the right leg. Left foot stays where it is. And then just grab around that left knee, hug it into your body a little bit. Sit up nice and tall. And give that leg a nice hug, and we'll hold here for a few seconds. Now, let's twist. Twist towards the left side. Twist towards that leg that's across your body. Hug that knee in. You can bring your knee right into the crook of the opposite elbow to help hold that leg in. And we'll take our fingertips right behind our hips just to hold ourselves steady. And again, we're going to hold. Try to keep a nice tall posture. All right, go ahead and unwind. Come back to your center. Uncross that left leg, and we're ready for the same thing, other side. So start by crossing your right foot over your left knee, and then bending that left leg this time. So you're bringing your right leg closer to your chest. Make your adjustments here if you need to. Scoot your bottom closer to your foot or hang out right where you are. Hands go behind your back. Think about pressing that right knee away from your body. You'll start to feel that deep stretch. All right, let's straighten that left leg. Remember, keep your legs crossed still. Just bring that knee up closer to your chest. Give it a nice hug in. Sit tall and hold. And when you're ready, add that twist in there. This time your right knee is going into the crook of your left elbow as you take your right fingertips behind your back into a seated twist stretch. Remember, tall spine here. Elongate your spine through the top of your head and down through the tailbone. Unwind, come back to your center. Awesome job, straighten both legs. We're back to bent legs here. We're gonna take that left leg bent in again. I want you to take the bottom of your foot to the inside of your right thigh. So we can reach over towards our toes. We're gonna stretch the right hamstring in our seated hamstring stretch. Reach over, fingers don't have to touch the toes. They can rest on the shin, they can rest on your thigh or even on the floor. And now let's do a slow roll up to the top. And we'll switch sides. Same thing, other leg. Left leg is straight. Right foot comes to the inside of the left thigh. Sit tall and then fold forward over that left leg. Remember, bringing hands to your toes, to the floor, your shin or your thigh, wherever you feel like you can reach to comfortably. We don't want this stretch to be painful, maybe a little bit uncomfortable. You can always modify by bringing your chest up a little bit until you get that level of comfort that's manageable but doesn't want to make you cry. All right, come up out of that stretch, sit up nice and tall. Next, we're doing butterfly. We're gonna sit up, bring the bottoms of the feet together, feet are touching. You'll start to feel stretch on the inner thighs into your hips. Sit tall here, keep your hands to your feet, or if you want to, you can take your hands behind your back, right behind those hips, and give your core a little bit of support to sit up nice and tall. Think about pressing your knees away from your body here as well, this time away from your body and down towards the floor. Let's bring those knees together. Next stretch is a lying spinal twist. So let's lie all the way down, grab behind those knees, roll down nice and slow. We'll start by straightening the right leg, again crossing the left leg. This time we're going to take that knee across the body over to the right side. Our right hand will go to the outside of the left knee. As we reach our left arm straight out to the side, and look over towards those left fingertips. One thing to note with this stretch, you want both shoulders to be flat on the floor. Your left shoulder in this instance might have a tendency to pop up off the floor if your left leg is too far over to the right side. So to correct that, bring the left shoulder to the floor, bring that left knee up into the air a little bit more. Come back to that center, unwind yourself again. Go ahead and straighten that left leg. We'll switch to the other side. Right knee comes in, cross the right knee over the body to the left side. Left hand goes to the outside of the right knee. Reach your right arm long out to the side and look towards your right fingertips. Same thing on this side, keep both shoulders down. If that right shoulder feels like it's floating in the air, bring your right leg closer to your center line of your body, just until you can feel your right shoulder touch the floor again, and then go ahead and hold in that position. All right, we'll unwind ourselves, come back to the center. And we're gonna do a slow roll all the way up to the top. Sit up here, we have one more stretch to go through. Our final stretch is a kneeling hamstring stretch. So for this one, we're gonna start on all fours, hands and knees. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. And let's step that left leg forward. We're trying to get that leg up in between our hands, so you can help that leg up there however you need to. And now, chest comes up first, and then we're gonna straighten our left leg by shifting our weight back a little bit, keeping right hip over the right knee, and then popping those left toes up to the ceiling. By doing this, you should start to feel that stretch go all the way down the back side of the left leg. If you want something a little deeper, fold forward, just as we were doing in the seated hamstring stretch, folding forward, reaching for your toes. Or maybe you just want to stay up tall, you feel a decent stretch here. Go ahead and stay just as you are. All right, let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So to get back, rock forward, bend that left knee, hands are on the floor. Bring that left foot back however you need to. You can take your left hand to the inside of the left foot and swing that leg around. Right side, bring that right foot up there however you need to get it up there. Use your hands for a little help. And then sit up tall. Shift your weight back a little bit, straighten that right leg and pick the toes up to the ceiling. You'll start to feel your right hamstring and your right calf stretch. And then do what you need to do to get to a stretch that feels good. Fold forward a little bit if that's the case, or bring your torso and your chest up tall. Remember, hip over knee. Think about squaring your hips to the front of the mat, so pressing your left hip back, and you're trying to bring your right hip forward just a little. All right, let's come back up tall, rock forward into that right leg, bend your right knee. Hands can go to either side of the right foot, or right hand to the inside of the right foot. Bring that right leg around. And here we are, done with our sciatica stretches. Thanks for watching this video.